Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Look at this picture right now. If you're new to my channel, realize that it's not my intention to bully or harass people online. I simply just state my opinion, and I'm super straightforward, and I get straight to the point. So don't judge me and be a Karen, and subscribe if you're interested in my personality. So that being said, I'm going to be talking about Trisha Paytas and Jeff Wittek. I'm sorry if that's gross. This is real life. Like, people cough, people whatever. Like, I'm not trying to portray myself to be perfect. So it is what it is. And literally, I'm going to get straight to the point. So basically, Trisha Paytas had Jeff Wittek on her podcast, and I never watch Trisha Paytas anymore these days. Like, the last time I watched like one of her vlogs on her main channel, the one that has like 5 million subscribers, but only gets like 10,000 views nowadays. Like, the last time I watched like a video was like 3 years ago on that channel, because she's just like super just not a good person, and she pretends to be like this bubbly, fun, down to earth girl, but she's not. Like, she's like extremely phony. She's two-faced. She literally lies about everything, and she's just not a good person. And literally, like, people keep giving her chances, and I don't understand why, because she's never gonna change. Like, actions speak louder than words, and Trisha Paytas is a perfect example of that, because like, she's always in the drama when it comes to like backstabbing her friends that always give her another chance, and then literally she says that like she never wants to be like that anymore. Like, she used to troll, but she doesn't troll anymore. That's BS. Everything that she says is a lie, because literally she's continuing to like backstab her former friends who had her back, and she continues to badmouth people on her podcast. And she's just like, everything that she says is a lie. That's what I mean when I say I do not like Trisha Paytas whatsoever. So I don't like Jeff Wittek either. And both of them like used to hate each other, but now they're like friends, which is weird, because like they like extremely hated each other. Like, they told their audience at the time like how much they hated each other, and now they're like friends. It's weird, because it's like playing your audience like that, saying that like, oh yeah, well, I come, like, if you really were my fan, then you would attack this person for me. And the fans attack them, and then now they're friends. It's like, you ask your fans to attack for no reason. Like, I would never ever do that to my fans, if that makes sense. If I had like Trisha Paytas' like fame and power, like literally, like, I'm praying that one day I will reach her fame and power, and so that I can use my fucking fans to like spread good for the fucking world and be like Nelson Mandela, instead of just using you guys like Trisha Paytas does. So literally, like, her and Jeff Wittek were in the fucking podcast, and they were just basically bad-mouthing David Dobrik, and basically they were just bad-mouthing like people that were on the vlog squad, because they were saying that like when Trisha Paytas was doing a tour, she had this one arena where like it was supposed to feel like 1,000 people, but like only 50 people came or something like that. And then she had to perform for those 50 people. And then like David Dobrik and Jeff Wittek were like laughing at Trisha Paytas behind her back, calling her like a loser and stuff like that. And it's just like they were just bad mouthing like and spilling the beans about how bad of a person David Dobrik is. But the thing is, it's like, we all knew David Dobrik was like a troubled person, and literally for you to join his fucking vlog squad just because it was popular at the time, like, doesn't matter if like you're not friends with him anymore, Jeff. Like, you literally willingly joined his club knowing that what type of person he was. And now that like you are like, once you hang out with trash, you become trash yourself, and now people are starting to not respect you, Jeff. You can't put it all the blame on fucking David Dobrik when you knew what you were signing up for, especially like you being like fucking 10 years older than him. Like, you should fucking know. And it's just like, he plays like this fucking whiny like victim playing person, like, oh, it's not my fault, I was told I was supposed to do this. It's like, no, bro, you're literally like the oldest member of the fucking vlog squad, and you can't like blame like, oh, well, I was just listening to them. You're old, you should be like the fucking responsible one. You should not be like listening to them being their fucking bitch. So he was David Dobrik's bitch, and he's complaining because like of the fucking train incident that he literally put himself in that situation. He went on a fucking rope on his fucking own and like fucking 70 feet in the air, like, you dumb fuck. Like, it's just, he's just not a good person, and he just blames people for his mistakes. Jeff Wittek. And I have to fucking make this video fast. So basically, one thing I did not like about the fucking interview was that, like, he was, once again, him and fucking Tandem Mojo, they always promote controlled substance drugs. That's why, like, the youth has like a fucking death rate of like, I think it's like over 200 people die a day over in the US alone. No, actually, I think it's 300 people die over opioids, like overdosing. And that's because like people are buying like fucking opioids such as fucking oxycontin, because throughout the whole fucking interview, you know, Jeff was just saying, oh, well, how much he loves controlled substance drugs, and that, you know, he's addicted to them. And he says that he mostly takes oxycontin and like Percocets and shit like that. And it's like, bro, those are the main drugs, and heroin, like, those are the main fucking drugs that get people fucking dead on the streets. And like, even like, they're buying illegal drugs that's filled with fentanyl, and then they're dying. And it's like, it's because they look up to like evil fucking YouTubers with a large following like Jeff Wittek and Tana Mojo. And I honestly do feel like something really bad is going to happen to Jeff Wittek. Like, the energy that he puts out in the fucking world, like, is not okay. I feel like something bad is going to happen to him, like, publicly, like another David Dobrik crane incident. But it might involve like some like fatality, because Jeff Wittek is like literally the dumbest piece of shit in the world. And it must suck to be him, because like, how can he live? Like, he used to go to fucking jail, but like, how can he like live with that mindset of his? He has no common sense whatsoever. So I really hope that like I am there when something bad happens to him, so I can eat popcorn and be like, told you so, motherfucker. That's what you get for putting all this bad energy out there in the world. So that being said, that's my opinion on this whole Trisha Paytas Jeff Wittek situation. Just two bad people, and apparently I think they're doing another one on Jeff's thing. So I might make another video after I hear that. But this was on Trisha Paytas' channel, and a lot of stuff has been happening in the news lately, like James Charles. Later on today, I'm going to be making a reaction video, and then Jimin just made a fucking video, so I might do a reaction video about that as well. So like, I have a lot of work to do. But anyways, subscribe if you're interested in my personality. Peace out.